Hello again. This is my second video on flexible mathematical structures. Before starting, I would like to emphasize that um, the architectural design I discussed in the previous video wasn't mine. I found it on the internet and I found it to be very interesting, so I decided to talk about it as an example of an interesting architectural design and artistic idea. My main point was to define what artistic idea is, and then I was trying to show that those artistic ideas could be used in music compositions, and then they could be imported into mathematics. So let me elaborate. Let me explain what I mean. Uh, For instance, the Largo music, if you watched the music video called Largo, you probably realize that the theme is very, very simple. If you are familiar with music, these five, okay, these five lines are, okay, it's not important if you are unfamiliar with music, that's not important at all. The theme was as simple as that. I mean, two consecutive keys on keyboard. That is the simplest theme possible. But I tried to evolve that into complete music. Uh, and I used the same technique I used in my architectural designs when I was trying to construct to design something. I tried to find some artistic idea to develop some artistic idea. The same happened here. I considered this theme as a pattern, and I tried to evolve this pattern into a more involved pattern. Uh, and actually, I tried to yes, evolve it. Actually, I wanted to evolve this pattern into a more complicated uh, pattern. And I use that, and I use actually artistic ideas. So that's how artistic ideas came into play. I didn't work with sound; I worked with patterns, and so my mentality was very close to algorithmic art from the very beginning because I was working with patterns. Even before I started with algorithms themselves, I actually uh, worked with patterns subconsciously, if you like. So, s- d- for instance, if this is idea one, I evolved it into idea two, which is a more complicated, more involved idea. It is the evolution of idea one. And then I evolved the idea two into idea three, and so on. This is in stark contrast with axiomatic structures. Axiomatic structures are, um, let me erase this. Axiomatic structures are based on some facts that are deemed to be true that are called axioms. So, for instance, fact A, fact A is based on fact B, and so on. And eventually, the all facts are based on some very basic fact, which is called axiom. For instance, Turing geometry is based on five axioms. Uh, One of the axioms is that any two points can be linked with exactly one straight line. This is the axiom. Uh, so the, this fact is not the evolution of, I mean, fact A is not the evolution of fact B. Uh, but the technique I'm trying to discuss in this videos, in this series, is a type of structure where uh, the most basic idea or fact, if you like, or axiom or whatever, it's not axiom, but if you like, call it axioms, is the most basic, is located as the most basic layer, but then other facts are the evolution of the main fact. And so mm, facts on the next layers are the evolution of the facts in the previous layer. So this is the technique I imported from music, and I will discuss about this method more in subsequent videos. Thank you very much.